Hi everyone, in this session we're going to look at how to create your market dominating position. So here's some of what you're going to learn during this presentation. First of all, we're going to talk about what is a market dominating position. Then we're going to look at the 5-step differentiation process. And finally, 3 routes to separate your business from the competition. So let's get cracking. Small businesses are in general established to fulfill a market demand for a product or service, and many businesses enjoy great success without much thought to the future. But what happens when that demand slows or stops? What happens when the competition sets up shop with a new and improved version of your product down the road? How do you keep your offering fresh while growing and maintaining your client base? The answer? Innovate your business and offer extraordinary value by creating a market dominating position. Consider this. Every choice you make when buying a product or a service represents a point of differentiation between one company and their competitors. These differences, whether subtle or distinct, determine which customers will buy what they sell. Let's talk about why did Domino's become a billion-dollar behemoth in an overcrowded marketplace in just a few years. Did Domino's make the best pizza? I don't think so. They offered the exact same pizza as all of their competitors. They didn't offer the best pizza. They never offered comfortable in-house dining. They never offered the largest selection of pizza. They created a market-dominating position which was based on fast hot pizza targeted specifically for hungry college kids. I want you to seriously ask yourself this question. What, if anything, makes your business different from your competitors, as perceived by your targeted prospects and customers? Unfortunately, for the vast majority of business, this answer is price. Let's now talk about a couple of the world's top companies. Nike offers a wide range of shoes, apparel, and equipment products of all types, all of which are currently the best sellers globally. One of their shoes in the past was the Air Jordan 3. The Air Jordan 3 sold for around $150 and up. And yet, Target sold an excellent imitation for around $40. But Nike outsold them by more than 10 to 1. Starbucks coffee. Their typical customer spends between $3.50 to $4 on every visit. That's around 4 times higher than any of their competition. So obviously, low price isn't the driving force here. These top-selling companies have staked out a specific and targeted market-dominating position. For Nike, Nike's position revolves around being the best athlete, being hip and in style, along with a perception of great quality. For Starbucks, Starbucks' position deliciously handcrafted beverages which they claim is the secret to making a better life. So what is a market dominating position? When you create your own market dominating position, you will constantly get business and individuals choose your business over your competitors. A market dominating position is any value added customer perceived benefit or combination of benefits that differentiates you from your competitors, and does so in a strong enough manner that it makes your business the logical choice in the minds of your prospects and customers. All of this makes it sound really difficult to do, but during the rest of this presentation there will be lots of examples and templates to help you. So think about this. How about a dry cleaner that offers pickup and delivery? This will be the only logical choice for anyone that values convenience. The key is to spot and create added value in everything you do, because when you start to dig deep, you start to realize that prospects and customers don't buy based on price. They buy based on the value they receive for the price they pay. Creating added value is a strategy that can take the form of a product or service that's added to your original offering for free or as part of a discounted package. Another example may be a gift shop owner that offered complimentary gift wrapping with every purchase. The thing is, if you don't revisit the value you offer, your customers will be drawn to your competitor who constantly innovates their business so they offer exceptional value that you don't. Ultimately, your customers will demand additional value to remain loyal, and your customers are the keystone to your business growth. Everyone can add value to their business. Adding value doesn't have to be expensive or time consuming. There are many ways to enhance your business in the eyes of your customers. The key to adding value is determining what your customers and target market perceive as valuable. Understand their needs, wants, troubles, and inconveniences in order to entice them with added value services. But remember, adding value will also add to your profits, but you need to focus on genuinely adding value. Added value works for product and service-based businesses alike. So, for example, if you're a service-based business like hairdressing, try treating your customers by offering them a latte while they wait, or complimentary shampoo samples, or even a free conditioning treatment with every sixth visit. If you sell a product, consider offering convenience services like free shipping or delivery to make the customer's experience a seamless one. The customer will feel appreciated and their needs will have been taken care of. Differentiating your business by creating a market dominating position involves 5 steps in the process. Step 1. Determining your strategic position in the market. What specific niche, market, or segment of the marketplace should your business focus on? Determining this involves combining the skills your business has with the unmet need of your targeted prospects and then designing your product or service to fulfill those needs. Domino's strategic position was fresh hot pizza for college kids delivered in 30 minutes or less, or it's free. Let's look at 4 categories to help you determine your strategic position. Number 1, demographics. This basically defines the physical components of your target customer. There are 6 areas to consider. Firstly, gender. Is your product mainly used by one gender, male or female? If it favours just one gender, can you make it appealing to the other? Does your product or service appeal to a specific age group? And if so, could you broaden your appeal to attract more customers? What about income level? Do you attract a certain type of customer with a certain income level? What about ethnic or cultural considerations? Does your product or service appeal to a specific ethnic sector? How about location? Is it all about a specific location? And finally, education. Does your product or service appeal to a certain education level? The next category to think about is psychographics. Psychographics defines the emotional components of your target customer. This is typically the most important category, as prospects buy using emotion. They only use logic to justify their purchase decision. So you need to start identifying the hot buttons. The hot buttons are the problems, fears, frustrations, and concerns most prospects experience when they buy what you sell. So, for example, you fear pain going to the dentist. You're frustrated by the long wait at the doctor's. You're concerned when you take something to be fixed or repaired. Your concern is that the final price won't match the estimate. If you can accurately identify your prospect's hot button issues, then innovate your business to solve them forever, and you've created a market dominating position. You should also consider additional psychographic areas such as their health, hobbies, interests, sports, education, personal causes such as political or environmental areas, as well as leisure activities. Thinking and profiling your prospects in this manner will enable you to create a market dominating position, as it's most unlikely that your competitors have done so. The third category is business profile. This is primarily for businesses that sell to other businesses. Our e-learning system is a perfect bolt-on to a business that sells B2B. Every small business on the planet needs help with their marketing and sales. By offering small business owners help with their marketing and sales, this adds massive value to whatever product or service the host business sells. Who would you rather do business? An accountant who performs your bookkeeping every month, or the accountant who provides you with an online system that can show you how to quickly build your business? That's a simple answer, isn't it? The final of our 4 categories is service and price levels. Both of these will determine the market you want to serve. Think about Aldi and Lidl. They have targeted the price shoppers, whilst Waitrose targets the big spenders. Even when your market is driven by price, there are always segments of that market that will pay for quality, and raising your prices enables you to invest in higher quality services. You may consider offering premier products or services for these individuals and businesses. So we've looked at determining your strategic positioning. Now let's look at step 2, determining your primary market dominating position. This is the most dominating advantage that separates you from your competitors. Domino's claimed it could deliver its pizza in 30 minutes or less, or they would give it to you for free. This was the primary advantage that met the needs of their newly defined market position, hungry college kids that wanted food fast. The third step is to determine your supporting business model. How will you specifically deliver what your strategic position and primary market dominating position promises? What changes, if any, do you need to consider making to your business to ensure you deliver consistently on your position and your promise? Domino's built a supporting business model that enabled them to consistently provide their primary market advantage, which was fresh, hot pizza delivered in 30 minutes or less. To achieve this, Domino's built low-cost plain vanilla stores strategically located near college campuses and hired additional delivery staff and drivers on a standby basis. Together, these innovations allowed Domino's to meet and often exceed their primary dominating position. Step number 4, determine your secondary market dominating position. What additional competitive advantages does your business offer that your customers will perceive as being different from your competition? For example, Domino's secondary benefits might include special pricing, assorted sizes, a much broader selection of toppings, or additional menu items. Step number 5. Create your market dominating position statement or elevator pitch. This is a statement you create by combining steps 1 to 4. This helps you to state unequivocally what differentiates you from your competitors to your target market. Domino's market dominating position statement is neatly summed up as fresh hot pizza delivered in 30 minutes or less, or it's free. Notice it doesn't say anything about Mama's own recipe or any other statement on quality. An expanded version of this might say Domino's provides busy customers with fresh hot pizza and other food items within 30 minutes or less. Our assorted pizza offerings, combined with our value pricing, makes Domino's affordable to everyone. This presentation is all about helping you define your market dominating position, and then we can help you create a powerful statement to communicate this and your value you deliver to your market. So let's now look at 3 routes to separate your business from the competition. Route 1 involves a level of service you provide. Route 2 involves selection. And Route 3 involves pricing. After reviewing them, select the one which best represents your business. So Route 1 involves the level of service you provide. There are a total of 6 different areas where you can add value when it comes to service. The first area is typically the most important to today's prospects, and that's convenience. Today, what most people want and value more than money is more time. How else can you explain the rise of convenience stores? Convenience stores typically charge 40% or more for the convenience of shopping there. Anything you can do in your business that increases your customers' convenience will create a market dominating advantage. Here are 6 ideas to help you think about how to provide more convenience for your customers. First, think about your location. Although this is probably the best way to provide convenience, changing locations often isn't an option. However, a great location is a secondary market dominating position. For a fitness centre located near a major residential area, location is certainly their primary market dominating position. The second area to think about is availability. Customers do business on their schedule, not yours. Ask yourself what you can do to make your business more available, including extending the hours or days you open. For example, a few years ago, the majority of health clubs and supermarkets opened at 8 am and closed their doors at 8 pm. Now, health clubs and supermarkets and convenience stores are typically open 24/7, 365. They realise that we want to shop when we have the time and it's convenience for us. Please remember, these are just suggestions for you to consider. You need to evaluate your customers' needs to see if this is a viable option that will produce a positive return for making your business more convenient for your customers. You should also test what hours work best for your business from a financial point of view. The third area is the ordering process. The ordering process should be easy. If ordering is typically a headache for your customers, then solving this problem can help you establish a powerful market dominating position. Have you ever attempted to contact a business where it was almost impossible to contact a live human being? Instead, you're routed through a maze of automated voice messages which have little or nothing to do with why you're calling. Did you do business with them? Probably not. The business that makes ordering convenient by providing easy access to menus with a live operator option or the ability to conveniently order online becomes a logical choice for most customers. The next area to consider is delivery. When a more convenient location isn't an option, then bringing your product or service to the customer is a logical thing to do. There are lots of businesses now that specialize in delivering local takeaway items directly to your home or office. Think about the number of mobile apps such as Just Eat that enable you to order straight from your mobile phone takeaway food without even calling a takeaway. These services charge more than patronizing the takeaway in person, as well as a higher delivery fee. But people consider convenience to be more valuable to them than money. The fifth area to consider is payment terms. If your competition doesn't offer any type of financing options, you can differentiate your business by offering payment terms over 30, 60, or even 90 days. Think about offering multiple payment options such as a 3 easy payment plan. Did you know that you can easily get more for your product or service by offering 3 easy payments instead of one lump sum? Consider accepting credit cards if you don't currently accept them. How would you feel if every time you needed petrol you had to pay cash? The sixth and final area is miscellaneous services. What additional services do your customers consider important? For example, if your business attracts parents with small kids, consider offering a childcare services while parents shop or take care of business. How much more pleasant would it be if a restaurant offered play areas for the kids so the rest of us could dine in comfort? Do parents really enjoy having their noisy kids dine with them? If your business requires parents to evaluate their purchase decision, such as a large item purchase like furniture or cars or something like that, then having a child's play area can be a huge area of differentiation. So consider these 6 areas when looking at how you can make your business more convenient to work with. Carrying on our theme of level of service, the second of 6 areas is speed. Speed and convenience are major players in our customers' buying decisions. Find opportunities here you can exploit and your business can quickly dominate your market. For example, you may be able to provide express checkout counters for your most regular customers. Ask yourself if receiving your product or service faster is of major importance to your customer. The third area is education and training. Prospects and customers today value education and training just as much as they do value and price. They want to take advantage of all the benefits your product or service can offer them, and education and training can help them accomplish that goal. Small business owners can instantly compete against their major corporations by offering special and targeted training to their customers when major corporations fails to provide it. This is especially true if you're selling a commodity type product or a service where special application knowledge is required. Educating prospects that education and training is provided is enough to give them a major market dominating position. The fourth area when looking at the service you provide is to consider eliminating risk. 100% money back guarantees and generous return policies are quickly becoming the norm in most industries. But strangely enough, most businesses don't use their guarantee in the sales process. They have one, but they never tell their customers about it. Look at your industry carefully, and if none of your competitors offer a guarantee or 100% money back guarantee, then you have the opportunity to make your business the only logical choice by doing so. I have implemented this simple strategy into many small businesses with significant results at little or no cost to the business. The fifth of our 6 areas is quality. Quality can be a powerful differentiator, although quality can also be considered a vague term. Think of quality as a perceived benefit received by the customer. Papa John's Pizza marketing dominating position is very different from Domino's. Domino's focus is on hungry college kids that want pizza fast and cheap. They use ingredients that are cheap, such as canned sauce and cheap sausage. Papa John's is very different. Papa John's focused on only using the best possible ingredients. This made them the logical choice for people seeking better pizza. The 6th area is security and safety. With internet scams and banking phishing constantly in the news, security and safety have now entered the decision-making process for most prospects. For example, if your business is in a less desirable neighborhood or if you deal with children or the elderly, what steps can you take to make your prospects feel totally safe? You could hire security personnel, or if you're a building company, you could offer to guarantee the quality of the subcontractors you hire. You could advertise that you perform DBS checks on all your subcontractors, for example. So to summarize our first route, be sure to consider these 6 areas when it comes to service as a way to add massive value and create a market dominating position for your business. Convenience, speed, education and training, eliminate the risk, quality, security and safety. We still have 2 routes to talk about. The second route involves selection. Back in its heyday, Blockbuster dominated the video market by stocking more hit movies than its smaller competitors. A larger selection of movies and a larger inventory of new releases meant that a customer had a much better chance of finding the movie they wanted to see at Blockbusters than the smaller competitors. Blockbuster created a market-dominating position where they guaranteed that new releases would be available whenever their customers wanted to rent them. Unfortunately for Blockbuster, the convenience factor we discussed earlier quickly came into play. Never forget that convenience is a primary consideration for most prospects. In Blockbuster's case, it simply wasn't convenient to make trips to return the videos. Netflix duplicated the Blockbuster model for selection and then added the convenience of never having to leave your home to rent a movie. The results speak for themselves. Blockbuster went from $6 billion in total revenue in 2004 to bankruptcy by 2010. While Netflix went from $500 million to $2.2 billion in revenue in that same time frame, and it's still going strong. In Netflix's case, they matched their competition in the area of selection and innovated in the area of convenience. Selection can include different models, shapes, sizes, styles, colours, and so on. Just look at the variety of mobile phone models available, for example. If you're a retailer, offering a greater selection may be as simple as combining different products or services as a bundled offer. What combination of products and services will appeal to your various consumer groups? What type of bundled packages could you offer? For example, if you're a printer and you work with startup companies, you could offer them a complete marketing package of business cards, letterheads, pull-up banner, product brochures, etc., etc. The list goes on and on. The final route to separate your business from the competition is pricing. If price represents your market dominating position, you're setting yourself up for low profit margins at best. Never forget that prospects buy on value, not price. If you fail to convince a prospect of your value proposition, you can cut your price in half and you still won't get the sale. Research shows that only 14% of prospects buy strictly on price. However, if you combine price with other marketing dominating advantages, then price can be a compelling tool. Price can be used to differentiate your business in three ways. First, single or fixed pricing. Businesses that can differentiate themselves by offering a set price are those that charge by the hour, the unit, the number of services they provide, the amount of food eaten, or the number of products used. For example, amusement parks used to charge for individual rides. Now they charge an admission fee with unlimited rides. Fixed pricing can be used for most businesses to establish a market-dominating position when you use a little imagination. For example, all-you-can-eat buffets are now springing up everywhere, a fixed price for all you can eat. You can also use fixed pricing on a per visit or session basis. For example, a tanning salon could offer unlimited tanning sessions during the summer months, or a cinema could offer a day pass where the consumer could watch several movies in one day. If offered on the slowest day of the week, this would increase attendance. The second way price can be used to differentiate your business is by increasing or decreasing the price you charge. Prospects often judge the quality by the price you charge. A price that they perceive to be extremely low instantly sets off warning bells in their decision-making process that this may not be a high-quality product or service. Believe it or not, businesses can actually raise their pricing and instantly reposition their product or service to give it the perception of being the superior choice without changing anything else. This is especially true on products or services we know little about. For most prospects, price indicates quality. Take wine, for example. People assume the more expensive the wine, the better the quality it is. In a recent survey, 53% of people could not tell the difference between an expensive bottle of wine, £25 to £30 plus, or a £5 bottle of wine. The third way you can differentiate on price is offering small value-added services. There are always customers that will gladly pay you a little extra to receive a higher level of service. If you believe this applies to your business, think about raising your service level along with your pricing. Consider the airlines. They now charge you for everything from baggage to onboard meals to drinks and beverages. In the USA, Southwest Airlines still provides these for free. This is on top of them constantly offering the lowest price in the industry. They're also the only airline that has constantly made a profit over the last 5 years. Value-added services don't require huge investments. To execute the strategy, just train your staff to greet your customers in a more pleasant way and call them by their first name. This may make all the difference. As you've seen, service, selection and price make up the three routes that will enable you to separate your business from your competition. Let's now look at some examples to help you properly identify and develop your strategic position, primary market dominating position, secondary market dominating position, and finally, supporting business model. Let's now look at a couple of examples. First of all, we'll look at an accounting business. This accountant has a passion for helping small business startups. Their strategic position is all about small business startups. Their primary market dominating position could include the following: consulting on finance options, consulting and advising on proper corporate structures to minimize tax liability. Another may include guiding them in the selection of their office equipment and IT systems, and helping them initially to set up their bookkeeping and accounting systems at no charge. Their secondary market dominating position may be free consultation or free classes on starting your business the right way. Access to the accountant's proprietary software programs, for example QuickBooks or Xero. Whichever of these they select to be their primary and secondary market dominating positions, They need to build a supporting business model to deliver on their promises. So in this case, the accountant's supporting business model may appoint dedicated staff members with small business experience, have in-depth knowledge when it comes to small business loans, funding, investors or strategic alliances with other experts in any or all of these areas. He will also make sure that staff have specialised training in all areas applicable to small business startups and be able to outsource programs and services initially offered for free. So in this case, the accountant has identified their strategic positioning with small business startups, worked on their primary market dominating position and secondary market dominating position, but importantly, they've also built a supporting business model so they can deliver on their promises. Let's now have a look at another example. In this case, we're going to look at a kitchen remodeling company. This kitchen remodeling company specialises in unique designs and remodeling projects. Their strategic positioning is unique, one-of-a-kind projects for high-value homes and wannabe chefs. Their primary market dominating position is actually in this case the same. It's the same unique, one-of-a-kind projects for high-value homes. They will have also built a network of custom building specialists such as certified tradesmen for plumbers, plasterers, tilers, that sort of thing. They will also offer a no-cost, no-obligation initial design, and they will also maintain a staff of on-site designers. In this case, the secondary market dominating position could include providing the homeowner with a unique guarantee which could cover issues that hit the hot buttons of the homeowner, like an on-time guarantee or a money-back guarantee for shoddy workmanship. They could require all subcontractors to sign a code of ethics and integrity standards. They could provide daily cleaning services that leaves a home spotless every evening. They could also ensure that workers wear dust caps and shoe covers, keeping everywhere else clean. And finally, they could ensure that the homeowner signs off on all project changes or alterations. All of these would provide a really strong secondary market dominating position. Here's what the supporting business model might look like. They'll need to get help to create a guarantee and a code of conduct/ethics standards for subcontractors. They will also need to get forms generated for signing by all to ensure that their market dominating position is maintained. They'll need to recruit and sign joint ventures with customs craftspeople that specialise in creating specific custom kitchen projects. They'll need to develop access to custom order products and services. And finally, they'll need probably some custom tools and equipment to create that unique feature and design. So at the beginning of the presentation, I said I was going to show you how to create a market dominating position. Well, here you have it. Your strategic position, your primary market dominating position, your secondary market dominating position, your supporting business model. The kitchen remodeling company can use these 4 areas to create their very own market dominating message. The next step is to create a market dominating message, but we'll cover that in another time. But here's the problem. Too many business owners are too busy working in their business to implement even the simplest of strategies. They spend their time doing the do rather than building their business. They want something different but either don't know what to do or think that these simple business laws don't apply in their industry. But here's the thing. It doesn't have to be like this. You can change, and it takes just 3 things. First of all, knowledge. Hopefully you're more informed on how to create a market dominating position after today. But in reality, this is just a start. You need to know what to do and the right things to do. Action. Knowledge is fine, but it needs to be combined with action. So you need to do the right things. And finally, accountability. You need somebody to hold you accountable so you do the things you said you were going to do. So here's the deal. I've been helping businesses across Yorkshire generate additional revenue in their business for the last 5 years. And in that time, I've helped hundreds of them. Now I want to help you. So I'll provide you with the access to the knowledge you need. I'll help you with the actions you need to take. And I'll hold you accountable for your success. But before we do any of that, I want to prove to you I'm worth talking to. So I want to find you an additional £10,000 in your business. I will personally meet with you either face to face or online by screen share. I'll do a complete assessment of your business. I'll identify areas within your business where you can generate at least £10,000 in additional revenue without spending an additional penny on marketing or advertising in just 45 minutes. There's no cost to you for this. I'll even provide some of the learning resources to help you generate the additional revenue. Why would I do this? Well, even though I'll provide you the resources, you'll still need to take action and you'll still need somebody to hold you accountable, which is where hopefully you'll find I come in. But all of that comes later. So, how do you take action? Well, for now, you need to go to www.helpingyorkshirebusinesses.co.uk and simply fill in the pop-up box to request your 45-minute business transformation. But there's more. I'm also giving away free copies of my book. Just call 01482 408 585 and ask for your copy. Thanks for listening to this presentation, and keep an eye on your email for the next one, which will be in a couple of weeks' time. If you've any questions or anything else you want to know, just drop me an email to info@johnolivant.co.uk or pop along to my website at johnolivant.co.uk, where you'll find lots of other free resources. Thanks very much and have a great day.